The Israeli rescue service Zaka says more than 100 bodies have been recovered from a small farming community that was the scene of a hostage standoff during Hamas's attack against Israel.
Well, the figure is part of the total 900 reportedly killed. The combined death toll in Israel and Gaza is almost 1,600, including several Americans. There are thousands more wounded. Now, a special Fox in Focus segment to take an in-depth look at what's all happening in the Middle East. Joining us now is political science professor Zachary Zwald from the University of Houston.
All right, Professor, thank you so much for joining us. Let's jump right in here. A lot of people are questioning, why do you think Hamas chose this time with this ongoing conflict to attack?
Right. As you mentioned, it is an ongoing conflict, right? This is a slow-rolling conflict that we all have been witnessing for years. But right now, there's sort of a symbolic reason that this is the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War. And then there's also the ongoing negotiations between Israel and Saudi Arabia to normalize relations. And many have speculated that perhaps Hamas saw this as a great time to attack, invite a huge military response from Israel, which would derail those talks with Saudi Arabia.
So for people who may not follow this closely, how unprecedented is this attack?
Right. It's unprecedented in its scale, right? So this is an attack where Hamas had to get through a heavily militarized border, blowing up the walls, shutting down the electronic surveillance in parts, and getting many miles into Israeli territory to strike both civilian locations and military depots. So an attack of that scale hasn't been seen before by Hamas.
And as you just laid out the details in the attack of this scale, some are viewing this as a major intelligence failure from Israel. What is your take on that?
Well, the short answer is there's no way around it. It is an intelligence failure, right? So the planning, the amount of armaments, of rockets that Hamas has launched, that took a long time, months if not years, to stockpile. The training and the planning took, again, months if not years, so that Shin Bet, which is Israel's domestic intelligence agency, that they didn't discover this plan some time ago is a failure.
So what could happen next?
Right now, it seems, unfortunately, that greater escalation between the Israelis and Hamas is inevitable. President Netanyahu has already called for that sort of escalation, calling up reservists, mounting troops, committing to a siege of Gaza. And on the other side, Hamas has said that they will kill an Israeli civilian every time an innocent Palestinian is bombed. So domestically, there seems to be an inevitable escalation. And the concern is that it will go beyond Israel and Hamas to include regional actors.
Professor Zachary Zwald with the University of Houston, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.